Next is realization of AND gate using diode. So we can realize the AND gate using diode. That means realization is nothing but writing an equivalent circuit of the gate, because AND gate is an digital circuit. So that digital circuit, digital component, that digital component can be replaced by using analog components like diode, battery, resistors, all those things. Let us see how we can do that. We'll take two batteries which are going to act as two inputs. We have a diode D1, D2, and Y. This is R, and plus VCC, which is 5 volt. Always remember, in the gates, whenever we discuss, logic 1 means 5 volt, logic 0 means 0 volt. Now, let us mark 2 points, A, B. So here, I'll make A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0. What do you mean by A is equal to 1? Just now I told
5 volts.
5 volt. That means this battery is at 5 volt and this is at 0 volt. Now let us see what happens. The positive terminal of the battery is connected to the negative terminal of the diode. Because of this, what happens to diode D1? It gets reverse biased. Here, B is equal to 0, that is, battery is at 0 potential, and here we get almost 5 volt. Now tell me, for the current, and usually output will have load resistance, it is understood. Whether you show it or not, it is understood output will have load resistance. Now you tell me, see, the current is coming like this. There is two options for the current. It can go like this, it can go like this, and it can go like this. So let me mark this 1, 2, 3. In this three option, which path does the current choose and why? Let us analyze. In the first option, can the current go like this?
No, sir, it is in
No,
reverse bias.
in reverse bias condition. So this option will not be possible. Next, let us see this one. Here, diode is whenever you give the current, whenever the current starts flowing in this direction, this diode D1 becomes forward bias, and you know that the forward bias diode offers least resistance. Compare, and third option is going to the load resistance. Now the current is going to analyze whether the resistance offered by the diode is more or the resistance offered by this is more. When you compare these two, the resistance offered by this diode is less, so the entire current is going to flow through this, and no current will flow to the load resistance, because the basic characteristics of the current is it is going to always choose the least resistance path. So in this case also it will be 0. When no current flows, no voltage, so output is 0. Now let us take even A is equal to 0. When A is also equal to 0, what will happen? Again the same three options we are having. The current can flow like this, or like this. Now what might be the option for the current to flow? Based upon the discussion we just did. Which option it will choose?
So D1 will be in forward bias, so it will flow through A.
Hmm. And even D2 will also be in forward bias condition because even this is also 0 volt. When both the diodes are in forward bias condition, the current is going to split among these two branches and no current will flow through the output. So output voltage will be equal to 0. Now I'll take the other option. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1. That means even I'm giving potential the voltage from this battery also and the voltage from this battery also. During this time, what will happen to this diode? This will become reverse biased. What happens to this diode? This becomes reverse biased. Now just think which is the alternative path for the current to flow. The current cannot flow through first branch because it is in reverse bias condition. It is going to offer highest resistance, and again it cannot go through this diode because even this is also reverse biased. It is going to offer highest resistance compared to the resistance of this diodes. Now the resistance offered by the load is less, so the current is going to flow through this load resistance. Current will flow through the load resistance, so that output will be equal to 1. Okay, so this is equal to 5 volt. From this what we understand is whenever both the inputs are high, only during that case the AND gate output is high. Is it the same thing what we discussed in the truth table or something else?
So can you explain it once again?
Yeah. Say the battery, I'll call this is battery A, this is battery B. Battery A, I'm going to make it as 1. 1 is nothing but 5 volt. Logic 1 means 5 volt. Logic 0 means 0 volt. Whenever I'm going to give 1 or 5, 1 logic 1, during that time, the battery is said to be at 5 volt. Because of this, the current starts flowing in this direction because you can see that even the current can move like this, there is a resistance. There will be some drop across this resistance so that the current which is flowing in this direction will be greater than current which is flowing in this direction. So that this diode is going to be reverse biased because more current is flowing in this direction compared to this direction. Now the diode is reverse biased. When diode is reverse biased, this becomes open circuited. Again, if B is equal to 1, that indicates this battery is also powered with 5 volt. Now, again the same case. Current through this will be more compared to the current through this direction. Now, again diode will get reverse biased. So this becomes open circuited. When both of them gets open circuited, the only option available for the current to flow is through RL because diode in reverse bias condition offers infinite resistance compared to the resistance offered by the load. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain? Anyone? Just try. Just take one example and try it. Let me see how much you have understood. Rajat, can you try?
Sir, if any one of the output is 1,
Hmm.
then current current flows from the this direction. Current flows from the A is greater than current flows from the load.
Hmm.
Then from the load, it act current to diode act as reverse bias, so it's offers infinite resistance. It
Hmm.
act as open circuit.
Hmm.
Then optional path is to flow through Y.
Hmm.
If both output are 1, it flows through Y. Otherwise, if B is 0, then it flows through B, sir.
Yes.
So Y we get 0.
Yes. Very good. Okay. So this is about the NAND gate realization. Now let us see the OR gate. So for the OR gate, we have the symbol. This is the symbol for the OR gate, and it is going to do the addition operation A plus B. So the truth table AB, A plus B, that is the output. 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1. So 0 1 1 1. This is the output. 0 plus 1 1 1 plus 0 1 1 plus 1 1. Now OR gate using switch. How we are going to explain the OR gate using a switch? So in the AND gate, you remember that it is we are taken two switches in series. In OR gate, we take the same switch in parallel. We take those switches in parallel because if any one of the input is high, the output goes high. That's why we are going to take it as parallel, the switches as parallel. And this is the bulb we are having. I call this as A, this as B, and this is a power supply which will be always it will be in on condition. Now let us take the first case. A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. As you know, A is 0 means, I'll just tell you one thing. Logic 0 means the other words that are being used is open, false, off, low. Okay, these are the different words that are used for logic 0. If it is told to be open, that indicates it is logic 0. False, it is logic 0. Off, logic 0. Low, logic 0. Because in problems or anywhere, they can give these words. Next, logic 1 is close, close switch, true, on, high. If this words comes, that indicates they are at logic 1. Okay. Now when I take the first case, A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. When A is equal to 0, the switch is open. B is equal to 0, switch is open. The current is flowing from the power supply. Now can you tell me whether the current takes or the current can it take any path, this path or this path, so that the bulb can glow? Can it take any path so that the bulb can glow? Which path it will take? Am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me. A or B? It cannot flow through A or it cannot flow through B because both the switches are what you have given. A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. It indicates
Open.
open switch. When it is open, we know that the open circuit always, remember, open circuit always offers infinite resistance. So when it offers infinite resistance in both the paths, the current cannot flow, the bulb will be off. Now let us take the next case, 0 and 1. If at least one of the input, that is the switch, is closed, that is this is at 1, this is at 0. When the current comes here, it cannot flow like this, so it can flow through this so that the bulb will start glowing. The bulb will start glowing, the current will flow. Next, let us take the other case. One zero. During that time, A is at 1, B is at 0. This will be open and this will be closed. So now the current is going to flow through this path and the bulb is going to glow. This is at logic 1. That is, output is high. When I take the last case, what happens when A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1?
The current splits.
Both the switches will be closed so that the current is going to flow and the bulb will be glowing and output is said to be high. Okay, this is how we are going to realize the OR gate using switch. Same way, we can realize the OR gate using diode. OR gate using diode. So for the OR gate using diode, take one diode like this, and one diode like this. And I'll mark this as B and this as A. This is load resistance RL. Now, when A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0, what will happen to the diode?
It will get reverse bias, sir.
Both of them will get reverse biased. So no current is going to flow from this supply. Hence, output will be 0. Now, I am going to make B is equal to 1. B is equal to 1 means it indicates the battery is at 5 volt. A is equal to 0 means the battery is at 0 volt. Now, since A is equal to 0, this is going to be reverse biased and this is going to be forward biased. So, the current is going to flow through this so that the output will be 1. Now, in the same way, I can make the reverse of it. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 0. So when A is equal to 1, this diode is going to be forward biased. So the current starts flowing like this and it will reach the load resistance. When B is equal to 0, the diode is going to be open. So the current will not flow. But still, since A is equal to 1, this diode is going to be forward biased and output is going to be said to be 1. Now what happens when A and B both are equal to 1?
Both the diodes will get forward bias, sir.
Yes, both the diodes will get forward biased and because of this, output will be high. This is how we are going to explain the OR gate using diode. Okay, this you need to explain by taking case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. That is when A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0, case 1, A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1, case 2, like that. And you need to explain what happens to the diodes during that case. Next is exclusive OR gate. So in the exclusive OR operation, this is the symbol for XOR gate, A, B, A exclusive OR B. The equation, this is the simplest form of writing the exclusive OR equation. This can also be written as A bar B plus A B bar. So XOR is a combination of, from this we can tell, right? From this equation we can tell A bar into B means obviously we need to use one AND gate. There is a bar complement operation, that means we need to use one NOT gate. There is plus, that means you need to use OR gate. So exclusive OR is a combination of AND gate, NOT gate and OR gate. Okay. This can also be written, they can ask you explain exclusive OR gate with its truth table and write the logic circuit of XOR gate. So logic circuit of XOR gate is easy. A, B, in any way you can take horizontal line or vertical line. In the book I have given horizontal line. I can take both I have given in the book, both horizontal and vertical way of It's left to you. A, B. So for this equation, we need to write the circuit. We are having A bar. So we'll take one line from A, pass it through the NOT gate. When you pass it through the NOT gate, what will be the output? It will be
A bar.
A bar. Next, B. I want B. I'll take B. Between A bar and B, what is the operation that is being done? Multiplication. For multiplication, we are going to use AND gate. So use an AND gate. Next, A into B bar. So take one input from A and B bar. So take one input from B and pass it through the NOT gate because it is complement of B. And after that, pass it through the AND gate, and then we are having OR operation. So this is the OR gate. A bar B plus A B bar. Okay, this is the logic circuit of it. For this truth table, A, B, A exclusive or B, and even you can write the truth table for this equation also. So in short, we can write 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Please remember in exclusive OR, it is exclusive as the name itself tells, exclusive. Here, when the inputs are different, then only the output is high. When your inputs are same, output will be 0. 0, 0, common inputs, output is 0. 1, 1, common input, output is 0. There are different inputs, 0, 1, 1, 0. Then make it as 1. This is according to the equation, but just to remember, we tell that if you are going to give different inputs, output will be high. Let us check what will happen in this equation. A bar into B plus AB bar. If you take A bar, we'll take the first, okay, we'll take 1, 1 only. 1 bar into 1 plus 1 into 1 bar. 1 bar becomes 0. This becomes 0. So finally it is 0. That's why we tell when there are common inputs, output will be 0. Let us take the other example. We'll take 1, 0. A is equal to 1. That is 1 bar into 0 plus 1 into 0 bar. What you will get? 1 bar means 0. 0 into 0 plus 1 into 0 bar. What is the 0 bar? 0 complement?
1.
1. So you are getting 1. Okay. That's why this is according to the equation. Just for remembering, you can remember that when different inputs are given, output is high. When common inputs, same inputs are given, then the output will be low. This is about XOR. After this, we are having the NAND gate. In the gates, whatever we have studied, NAND and NOR. Remember this, NAND and NOR are known as the universal gates. They are known as universal gates because by using NAND and NOR, you can replace any other gate. Suppose you have a NAND IC, that is NAND gate IC you are having, but you want to rig up a circuit for AND gate. Then you can do it by using NAND gate. You can replace any other gate by using NAND and NOR. But by using the basic gates, you cannot have this NAND and NOR. That is a specialty. So that's why they are called universal gate. Just like O positive blood, they are universal donor. They can give it to anyone. But for them, they have to be there. Same way here, by using a single basic gate, you cannot give the NAND gate or NOR gate. You need to have some combination of basic gates. Then only you can write NAND and NOR gates. But by using NAND or NOR gate, you can replace any other gates. You don't need AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, anything. The NAND and NOR are sufficient to replace any other gates. So remember that these two are universal gate and or not. These are known as the basic gates because these are the basic building blocks of any other gates. That's why, because if you take NAND now, NAND is a combination of AND plus NOT. That's why. So these are the basic gates. When they ask you to write the circuit using basic gates, you need to use only these three gates. Okay. Let us see now. A, B. Putting a bubble, inserting a bubble at the output. See, first of all, it is an and with n. N means not. A into B, this bubble indicates not, complement. So A into B whole bar. So AB is passed with NOT gate. So it is AB whole bar. So this is just for your understanding. This is the symbol for NAND gate. Here you will get AB. When you pass it through NOT gate, you get AB whole bar. So this indicates that it is exactly opposite to AND gate. When you write the truth table 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 and the output. Can you tell me what will be the output for 0, 0?
1.
1, right? 0 into 0 whole bar, that is 0 bar, that is equal to 1. 1, 0 into 1, 0,
1.
1. This is 1. 1 into 1, for AND gate it was 1, but here it is 0.
0.
Okay, this is the AND gate things we are having. After this, we are having NOR gate. NOR gate is the combination of OR gate and a NOT gate. OR followed by a NOT gate. So as you can see that it is exactly the complement of OR gate. So if you take A, B, here you'll get A plus B, and followed by that NOT gate we are having, you'll get A plus B whole bar. So if you insert a bubble to the OR gate, that becomes NOR gate. So if you take the truth table 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, A plus B whole bar. So 0 plus 0, it is 0. But here, since the complement operation we are having, it is 1. 0 plus 1, it's 1. But because of complement, 0, 0, 0. So you can see that this is exactly opposite to the results of OR gate. Okay. After that, we are having XOR gate. Then we'll start the problems so that we can continue in the next class. I will be finished now.